Why, hello there, and welcome back. We are nearly done with arming our marine divisions. We'll just give them a bit of time to get their shit together. And then we'll get them in a plan, and we'll get them training. I think the plan with the marines would be to take Brest. I think Brittany deserves to be in the British Empire, really. That would. Or you have like Normandy and... oh, Calais! I mean, Calais is rightful British land. So is Normandy. Maybe the move to do would be to go after Dunkirk. Retake Dunkirk. And invade from there. Right, we've got some more shit to do here, but that's all far too far ahead. So maybe I will just stick to stuff we can do. No, it might just be stuck over here really. 300 days, 400 days. We'll take 300 days on early support weapons, really. We'll see about that. We have this extra troop Wells. We are going to be training him anyway, so I'll just force him out. That's all of his gear. All in good for him. Right, all of you. Be under command. Anyone good at anything good? Fortress Buster. General Butler. Sir General Butler. Alright. We want you to be, what's the colour of, oh, I do the colour of France. That's where he's going to end up going anyway. We go from Dover to Dunkirk. Naval plan from Dover to Dunkirk. And that is a potential plan as well. Alright. We'll get your men to exercising, I guess. And after you land now, I guess the idea would be to take as much of the coast as possible, wouldn't it? Take through Normandy. Like that. Full speed. You must arrive as soon as you can. Yes, Marines. Emperor Meiji is dead. The Emperor of where? Japan, I assume. Yeah, Japan. Ah, the Emperor of Japan has died. How will we ever survive without him? So where are my new ships going? Ah, good, the home fleet. It's getting them 1.5 a year is quite terrible, really. Maybe we could afford a little bit of extra oil. Oil from the Raj. Okay. No, not what I'm quite after. Oil from the Rai. The Raj, Raji Rai. No, that didn't actually work. Oh shit, I was already getting quite a bit of them. The Russian Empire, my cousin, we'll get him to send me over some oil. Excellent, we've got a little focus going on there, and we are going to take the idea now to join the Central Powers, including all of my friends. We're going to join the Central Powers. It's just the way it is. It's the way it has to be. Now, am I also able to get more manpower here? Limited conscription indeed. Which will get us how many extra men? Yeah, a good 600,000 extra men in the manpower pool there. Well, excellent. So we have a force to go for Dunkirk, and then we'll have all of our other forces try and get over there as well. So this here is the home fleet. Very, very strong home fleet, that. Then we would want our planes over northern France. We do need to get a fair few more of them. We need a lot of those types of planes, really. We build 1.36 a month. Well, that's something. That is something. Oh, we are now stockpiling guns. Maybe we just need them there. I'll put you to the top, and I would like to get a few more planes a bit faster. For a month. If we can defeat everybody with planes, it'll be the best there ever was or will be. Am I in fact able to get you... I think I already did, didn't I? No, I didn't. Scout, how do we get more... we'll see about it later. More reliable planes would be terrific. Excellent, we are starting to stockpile guns, which we sorely need to do. We need a lot of guns. And support equipment and everything else, but guns... Guns are very important. We'll see, how many planes do you have? Yes, quite a fair few. Again, quite a fair few. Quite a fair few, and then there's me here with 8. Yes, we need to get to work with planes, really. We'll do a whole row on plane production. Oh, that's 1.5 a month. Oh yes, that's crazy. 1 order a week would be much better. We need some extra wood. Oh, my Russian cousin again. I'm sure me and my Russian cousin won't come to blows. You're going to join the entity, are you? Oh, good. I actually just got a research there for my planes. Terrific. Do you want to go any further, or do we want to do anything better? Yes, quite a bit ahead of everything here, aren't we, Navals? Is there anything on the... Oh, shit. That's going to be all the way over... Over this year, isn't it? Yeah, 6,400 days is quite a while. So, scouts and fighter there. Triplane, 600 days again, just far too far ahead. Engineering, everything is again just too far ahead. Submarine attack, not really too interested. Breakthrough and soft attack by using mustard gas. The industry, again, just too far ahead. Maybe we'll research mustard gas. Little Willy. You can learn about Little Willies. I'm sure some people do like a bit of Little Willy. Right, mustard gas. Let's learn about it. We don't mind gassing people, do we? Gas the French. Gas the French. Right. What's going on over here then? Albania seems quite secure for the Turkish Reich. Serbian-Ottoman War. Yes. Losses very much in the Allies' favour against the Turk Empire. Very interesting to see how it goes. Seems doing some good work over there. These fellows. Good for them. Good for them, I must say. And these fellows are almost elite already. I am stockpiling guns. Ever so slowly. Right, let us stick you up there now, and then we'll get the guns, maybe to 2 rows, in fact. As I do want a lot of guns. I want a hell of a lot of guns. Quite honestly. Yes, maybe I could build some more factories over an island. We didn't give them any before, did we? We'll give them some. As we are now using up good resources. Good resources indeed, sir. Right. Yes, we just need a little bit more land. We can't invade anybody who hasn't contributed. Lucky you. Lucky you. And joining the Central Powers is actually pretty streamlined. Only 70 days. Maybe we can drag them to war with France relatively early. We don't really like the French, do we? It's rightfully our land. I, King George V, am the rightful monarch of France. And so I should team up with my fellow monarchs in Germany and Italy and Austria. We should... joining of Central Powers, it has happened. We are now allied to Germany, Austria. Germany and Austria are now our friends. Prepare for war would gain us 100,000 manpower, or the Union. Let us take the Union. We have plenty of manpower right now. Excellent. So I have joined. Now allies with these fools. Which means you are now allies of all of my puppets as well, aren't you? Excellent. Yes, there are plenty of Germans over on this here border. All getting to work. That means I could move my own armies into other areas. Oh, damn, look at those borders there. We could put Indians over there, put Indians on the Russian front. I don't think I should go on the Russian front at all. I believe if we can avoid war with the Russians, I shall avoid it. But they are allied to the French. It's a shame, dear cousin, that our nations are not going down the same lines, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But we do have a border with Russia. No, we don't. No, we don't. The Afghans are saving us over there. Very good. Potential border with the Chinese. The Chinese. Yeah, so who around here do I... Oh, the Italian's not actually with us. You allied with Italy? You neutral? Completely. Okay, so there's actually no risk around here. No, you're putting men onto my land? Can't say I approve of that. Why wouldn't I approve? Leave them on my land. They can guard these areas if they wish. Okay, but that does free up my South African army. Maybe we should put them on the Belgian front. South African army! I require you to have a front line with the Congo, which goes through the German front as well. Ah, of course it does, doesn't it? Oh, that's why they're on their front now, because they had this here, and that is now all one line. Yes. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Well, the South African army will have the plan to conquer Congo. And maybe the Nigerian army here should have their lines extended. Issues that will weaken them quite a bit. They don't have anywhere near enough troops to defend that. Nowhere near enough. They need reinforcements. Maybe the South Africans can spare a couple of divisions. No, they are quite tied up themselves. Perhaps the Egyptians. Right, 2 divisions from Egypt. We want you to go over and join the Nigerian front. Please get to it at once. Excellent. Which does put us at odds with the Yanks. The Yanks may... Well, they are neutral. They are neutral, but they may join the other side. But they are relatively weak. And widespread. The Moose Theatre does believe it to be stronger. We'll just have to see exactly how much stronger they are. But there is more Canadian forces here who could join the Moose Theatre if we so required. The Moose Theatre could have a fair few more men. Request forces. All 3 of your divisions, please. Have you 2 over here. I want you to join this here line. Very good. And then there is you. Over here, we want you on this. Ah, excellent. The Windsor-Habsburg Union has happened. So everybody's now over there. Right, we would like to prepare for war. War is quite clearly boiling in Europe, so we should prepare for it. Oil and wood. Ah, wood. Russians, please. Oil, Russians, please, my good dear cousin. I'm sure we're not going to end up on fronts against each other. Unless you pose an... What's the word? Existential threat. I believe that is the word to my dear cousins in Germany. Because they're my cousins as well, Germany. It's a shame that my Russian cousins cannot join me as well, because I get on with him a lot more. I'm sure they'll do fine. Now, what's this? Volunteers fighting for the Turks? Oh, that is absurd. How dare they? Yes, losses are starting to catch up. And do I still need to train these Marines over here? No, I diddly don't. Now, the thing with joining and invading Brest is it would give me an extra line, whereas the Germans are going to be down here anyway. Me and Dunkirk might not necessarily be the best move. But it would help distract a lot of forces anyway. It does open up another line. I'm sure we'll do relatively well in Africa. We do have quite the forces over there. German and British and African. It's just a Moose Theatre I do worry for. I do wish they had a fair few men, especially on this front. but they do believe themselves to be stronger than their Yank counterparts. We will obviously see. Even more wood required. Oh, dearie. Oh, dearie indeed. Preparing for war is happening. Oh, free trade is not what I want. Any mobilization we order on. Anything better around here? Artillery support. No, I believe I want to get things moving a bit faster when that is an option. Yes, we are doing relatively fast work over here. Let us build a bit more. A bit more industry is required. How are we doing with these factories here? We are building plenty of planes and plenty of guns. I am very, very happy with that. Soon everything else will be created. Terrific. And we should get some other nonsense here as well. Absolutely terrific. Absolutely. Yes. And they are ready to launch as soon as war is declared. Wow. I'm sure you would enjoy that indeed. If war is ever declared, which I could work on starting. Anti-Austria-Hungary bureaucracy, fortified Russian border. Yes, I believe the more we have people ready, the better. The more ready people are, the better any potential war would be. Patience is always key. Have your extra divisions yet? Yes, you do. Well, terrific. I'm sure you'll outmuscle them, and then South Africans would come through, conquering the Congo from the Belgians. Yes. I can smell war on the horizon. Where are you going to fall on this, Japan? You are not authoritarian. Perhaps you could join us. Join us, Japan. Australia could use a fair few more soldiers to defend themselves from all of their potential enemies. Seven divisions, actually that's not bad, but only one for New Zealand. I'm sure they'll all do fine. The Indians have not really been creating that many divisions, which is a huge shame, but I can always release a load. We're currently on the wrong border, because we're going to be getting out of Siam, are we? Siam is quite free. Perhaps another 3 divisions could be moved over to the other front. All the way over here. Some more Indians over to Canada. I'm sure Justin will not mind. I'm sure that is right up his alley. Why do you keep putting men on my land? Get off, Germans. You're not welcome here. You're actually doing relatively well here. They just haven't quite driven off the Turk menace from mainland Europe, have they? Yeah, it's getting a good stockpile of guns now. Terrific. That is just what I want. And prepare for war has happened. We have an extra 100,000 boys ready for war. Zero fortifications, Pitcairn Islands. Yes. Safe seas. Ah, air experience, you say? Well, thank you, and I am starting to gain planes very good. Well, that will do for this episode. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. The war shouldn't be too far away. Goodbye.